When you start studying chemistry, or really anything with teeth, anything with the dual propensities to build bombs and explain the caramelization of sugar, anything that tinkers with the way the world works, anything as likely to break as it is to cure, you will find yourself suddenly toppled over. Worse than your clumsy, stumbling middle school self. Worse than the years you spent lopsided by puberty's half-finished work. Your hands will strain and sprain through titrations you have to conduct between breaths. Fingers barely daring to rest on the delicate glass proboscis of the burette, needling down into the water's surface, like a mosquito, finding your fruit blossom flesh, planting delicate koi fish that rise to the surface but never break, sink back down into the depths. But that is not the point. This is not a poem about koi fish or mosquitoes. This is a story about how science will fuck you up. Because it will. Your hands will strain until they are no longer big enough to hold your weight, the awful weight of your head. Your wrists will carpal tunnel into weird T-Rex claws until your peers all tell funny jokes about you trying to make a bed, or play the flute, or make pasta, or call your mother and tell her that now that you're a chemist, you know how you put salt in the water before you make pasta. Or call your mother and tell her that you love her because you're a scientist and you don't know how to do that anymore. You're saving all of your delicate for tomorrow's experiments. Your psychologist cries and is considering taking a sabbatical. You sometimes confuse the weight of the mark index in your lap with your lover's head, run your fingers through its Bible-thin pages like her hair. She is not here. You have not remembered to call her in weeks, because you have been praying to the awful god of spreadsheets, hoping it gives you back the results you need. It won't. Spoiler alert, not gonna happen. Your sense of wonder will become crushed by this, become crushed by the upcoming deadlines, become crushed by the grant funding that you need and can't get. In its place, you will find caffeine-sick post-midnight calculations. In its place, you will find this. This is the awful weight in your bones. This is the contaminant in all of your samples. This is why you don't dream anymore. The awful responsibility of incendiaries. But you knew that already, being poets. Knew how careful you have to be with things that burn.
Wow.